we do it every day, we be grinding. And if you ask me, we the best, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day, we be grinding. And if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio when I'm spitting all these rhymes.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the 10-Yard Fight. This is Coach KK, Volume 7, Part 4, Offensive Tactics. Today we're going to break down a little bit of film study. Look at the left side of the screen right there. Look at that wheel route from number 17. Look how much space I have between him and the safety. Man, and I still picked up the same amount of yards as if I'd have thrown that pass to a little check down on the curl route. So today we're going to break down a little something. These are passes outside of the numbers. As the title says, outmatch your opponent outside of the numbers. This is brilliant. This is beautiful. There are a lot of advantages. Look at this drive right here. I'm not going to show every play in the drive. Look at this little screen pass. 1st and 10. We go get 11. Coming out of the shotgun, 4 wide spread. And the next, couple of plays later, look, he's waiting on Texas. Got him froze in the middle. And we're going outside. He's waiting in Texas. We over here on the West Coast. Throwing curl flat combos, right? Okay. Now watch this next down. He's going to consider the boundary side of the field and try to jump a screen pass. Look at him on white right there. This is so funny, man. This is cool. Curl flat combo. See, he went for the bait, but he didn't see the hook. Hook, line, and sinker, right? Man, that's so cool every time I watch that. Some of you guys know the motto around here. Make everything look the same. Each play plays off the next. Those are the benefits that you get when everything looks the same. Here we go right here with this brilliant comeback combination right here on both sides of the ball. We got the user froze in the middle once again. Man, there's so many advantages you have from throwing outside the numbers. Now, I understand this is Bateman going against Lattimore, and Lattimore is a star, right? But I'm throwing the ball where no one can get it. That's the part right there. If I can't get it, no one can get it. Look, there's another star on the right side of the field. We're in the gun bunch. Spacing switch. Speed out. DK Metcalf. Nice. And guys, take notes. You're going to see that play again. And again. And again. Coming up pretty soon. Alright, gun bunch once again. This is my little new squad I've been playing with lately. Lockett, Goodwin, and DK Metcalf. Man, they are killers. They are burners. DK got the 6'3 frame, so you can flank him outside by himself. Put him as the lone receiver and get all your little speed advantages on the other side of the field. And you can work some wonders out here, man. So let's talk about it. As you can see, I'm doing a little spacing switching play, right? You have so many advantages outside of the numbers. Pre-snap. First of all, there's room to work with. The cornerbacks are out there by themselves, or sometimes there's nobody like that because he's focused on the inside of the ball. Look at this right here. And getting so many yards after catch. Because we're in space out here. Left side of the field, DK Metcalf is by himself. He's giving us cushion. And so you got to read. You got to understand what the defense is giving us. We understand the underneath routes can't get there in time. So there's one-on-one. And if I can't get it, no one gets it. I won't even throw the pass, right? I have never seen anybody perfect the comeback routes like myself. I'm not bragging. Never seen it. I've never played against a user that did comeback routes. Look at that. Later on in the game, we turned a 5-yard pass into like almost 70 yards. 60 yards on the play from a 5-yard pass. Gets no better than that. Alright, here we go. Another bunch play. That speed out route. You can do this with anybody. See, he put himself in the trick bag because he's well, I guess we put him in the trick bag, but he's doing this to himself. He's thinking we're going to all crosses. Most users ain't doing plays like that. Nice. 26 yards. And see, we're getting the same results with these little short passes that you would get if you're throwing streaks and all crosses and deep middles and posts and stuff like that. You don't have to go bombs way down the field. You can just do little simple short routes. You need to find where the vacant area is. See how I'm using the field side and the boundary to my advantage? Well, that time that's an automatic. That's an automatic right there. We call those like automatic alert routes. I had the speed advantage. And you know, he's pressing. I have a 95 speed. And see, the advantages you have out here, look at the safety. He's not in range. He don't have enough range to make a play on me. He pump fake. The safety kept his eyes in the backfield. He turned around early. And he's lost in the sauce. Yeah, but some of the advantages that the average guy don't see is the fact that, like right here, we have a mismatch. We're sending 4 guys his way versus his 2, right? My guard and my tackle was pulling along with the 2 wide receivers, well, the 1 wide receiver blocking. So it's like 4 on 2. Jailbreak screen from the gun wing scheme. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 guys got blocked out there, and we picking up 10 yards, 11 yards. Now there's a time to call the play, and there's a time not to call the play. Like right here, this is another outside the numbers pass. Look at Warner and look at Chubb. Flat route. We're looking at the numbers because, you know, it's man on man. He's trying to disguise himself, but we know Warner is probably responsible, or the safety is responsible for the running back right there. So I always try to implement these flat routes into my schemes. You know, these are like check downs, automatics, alerts. Look at this one right here. Look at the guy who's defending my running back. I could have scored a touchdown too by throwing it the triangle also when it was double slant. What a beautiful lob. Touch pass. And see, it works well against man because the safety is too far from him. And you know, sometimes safeties are guarding the running back. And if the linebackers are guarding him, we have a speed advantage to race to the sideline because he's taking a straight beeline. See, that's different from a flare. And as you can see, the last play was zone. Like right here, this is zone. So once the other 2 guys vacant the area, it's a clear out. It's like isolation. Another example right here. It don't even matter about the field side of the boundary. Like right here, I probably was just trying to get a first down, and we beat them to the sideline. So I was just reading that side of the field. Got him. 3, 4. He made 4 men miss by the time it was contact on the ball. Once again, looks like man, right? Look where his man coming from. All the way from coast to coast. It's coming all the way from the right side of the hash marks to go check the quad father. We in space, we in stride. What a beautiful, well-timed ball. Touchdown. It don't have to be ultimate team to do this stuff, guys. This is regular gameplay right here. It's a mixture of both. I just went and started just pulling different passes from my files and stuff. Look at that. What a beautiful play. Don't matter about who's out there. What matters is what's underneath these routes. Are you making the proper read? You know, is the curl flat and hook zones and soft squads cleared out? See, because look at the underneath route with 35. I talked about this before. Curl route is open on the right side and left side. Well, the curl route was on the left side and the comeback route was on the right side. Notice I try to run one of each sometimes. Like right here, that's a curl on the left, comeback on the right. Usually I run the comeback. It all depends on which way the cornerback is shading, which way I feel that he's gonna shade. Man, that was like taking candy from a baby. The pass was anticipated. I don't know if you guys are practicing these routes like that, but yeah, you want to throw that ball when the cornerback is still heading up the field. Look at this right here, another like a bubble screen. I have the advantage. My man is 6'4", he's strong, tall, and he's more than likely to break a tackle out there, right? Even if I have tight ends, like on the other side, I got tight ends, but we're going back to the bubble, right? Let's go back to the bubble. This guy ran into trash. I had space. He didn't have enough range on me to make a play on the ball. So those are things to look out for. You know, it's dangerous throwing inside the numbers. Let's not get things twisted. I do throw inside the numbers, but I think I mainly throw outside the numbers. And I'm not talking about lining up in no gun tight and just going to the corner every down. Look, that's double move right there. Rat catch. I'm out of here. That play is called post. It's from the gun wing scheme. Look at this. Here we go. This is the bread and butter of the scheme right here, or what I'm talking about. 2 tight ends out there, and they're making a wing. They're out there on the wing. This is the gun wing scheme. You've seen this stuff before. You have the ability to send these guys all the way down the field. They're 2 tall guys, and you know, tight ends are usually 6'5" and taller. They're taller than the cornerbacks and safeties. They're faster than the linebackers. They can, if it's body on body, they're gonna win the battle most likely one-on-one because they're just bigger receivers, you know. And this guy's gonna drop 8. I'm just sending them to the corners. You know I have the height advantage. I have nice overall, so you know they can come down with it. Those guys have abilities and all out there, and we still making the play. Like, watch this here, bubble screen. Saw a nice read, 15 yards on the play, and that guy 6'4". So going back to the corner, I remember showing this game right here in the 4-minute offense. We won this game on the last play. Outside the numbers, it's so safe. It's less threat outside the numbers. Nice, beautiful jump ball situation. It's pretty much 2-on-1. You know, Grunt got the height, well timed, came down with it. And like I said, once again, you don't have to have all of these abilities. You know, this can be performed in regular gameplay. You don't have to have all of those little tricks and stuff like that. This is like X's and O's, and where's the space? Where's the mismatch? Alright guys, as you can see, I killed this dude on this game. Got the first touchdown out there in the corner. He couldn't hang. Let's look at this next play. I mean, this is straight domination. Look at the time, look at the score, look at the situation of the game. Sending them out there. Alright guys, this is it for me, man. I will see you guys on the next one. This is Coach KK. I'm out, yo.
This is how we do it every day. We be grinding, and if you ask me, we the best. I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day. We be grinding, and